Also something that I know a lot of Braves fans never want to talk about again is the Dodgers, but unfortunately they have made so much noise because of Kyle Tucker's deal. What in the world? 4 years, $240 million. That's $60 million a year, Cody. What does this mean for baseball?
I think it's one of those things where so many teams, you talk about the optimism of the Falcons and, it could be our year next year. When you move into baseball, that used to be the name of the game. Like, this is going to be our year. Every team felt that way. There's so many teams that just can't, you're not going to compete with the Dodgers, right? You can almost pencil them in the NLCS at this point. Now, here's the thing about the Dodgers. You do have to understand, give them some credit, because just spending a ton of money doesn't put you where you need to be. You can ask the New York Mets about spending a ton of money and not getting anything out of it. So credit to the Dodgers. They tend to do it, be successful by spending all the money.
Yeah.
But boy, it's just kind of a gut punch to everybody when you're like, ugh. So now, all right, they're in. So, it's kind of a gut punch as you get ready, and you want to be optimistic about your team being able to have a chance.
You've got teams towards the bottom of baseball where $60 million is all they'll spend on their entire roster, and that's what he's making in a year. Not hating Kyle for the money, because it is what it is, but when there's no salary cap in place, it's the only one of the major sports leagues that doesn't have one. It's going to be a free-for-all, and it's going to continue until someone says something, and that's where we come to the current labor agreement for Major League Baseball. It expires at 11:59 on December 1st of this year. Many believe that a lockout is coming. That would mean no deal would be in place and no baseball would be played. Gabe, what would happen if this does actually happen in December, and do you think a lockout is coming?
It's coming, and it's going to be ugly, and some people who I really trust feel that the 2027 season is at risk. And I think that it's crazy to think about that because there's just so much money involved for everyone. It's kind of crazy to think there couldn't be a season, but it's going to get that ugly. And I think that everyone involved needs to look at this. The fans, the consumer, they do not like the state of the game. They don't feel this is fair. And this is so nuanced. We could talk about this until Indiana and Miami kick off, right? But there's a lot to it. Certainly the Miamis, the Colorados, these teams, they have to spend more money. This is ridiculous that there's no floor that forces them. At the same time, the Dodgers just having this ability and making the money they do, it's just not a fair landscape. And for a while, when the Dodgers weren't winning World Series, people were like, well, it's not translating. Now that it is, it's the deferrals, the Ohtani deal, all of it. I mean, it's a problem, and we're looking at this too from a Braves angle, and they're one of the top 10 payrolls, and they're nowhere close, right? I mean, and so again, there's a lot to it. The lockout is inevitable. It's just a matter of how long it's going to take them to find a solution.
I'm hoping they can find a solution sooner rather than later, because no baseball is sad for everyone. We'll be right back.